What up, my awesome viewers? Hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I'm Rio Gion, and here are some keyboard gift ideas. If you are really in the mood of gift giving, then you want to show off and provide that you have a fat ass wallet, then I would say check out that Huntsman Elite. This keyboard has the optical switch that is light and clicky, so the person you're giving it to can annoy their friends and family. And joking aside, it doesn't really sound that loud, but it is something to consider. The switch is made to last for a very long time. Then again, the same can be said with pretty much all mechanical keyboards. Besides the awesome switch, it has RGB lighting with Razer Synapse software, which has lots of lighting options. The downside is due to the layout of the keyboard, it's pretty much next to impossible to find keycap replacement, at least during the time of the video. I hope the aftermarket will eventually have support for this chassis. There's an RGB wrist rest, which is nice because it connects to the keyboard and continues to light, but at the cost of an additional USB port. Also, you lose out on a USB pass-through, which really sucks because I think they should include a USB pass-through as well, since, after all, this is a flagship keyboard. The retail price is a cool $200 and the price always changes, so check out the link below for more details. If you have some money and you want to give something nice but you don't have all of the money in the world, then I would say go with the CK550 from Cooler Master. This is a mid-range keyboard that's RGB and have the fan favorite Gateron switches. You can get this with red, blue, and brown from my knowledge, so ask them what switch they want before you get the keyboard, or you can stalk them and learn what switches that they would want, whichever floats your boat. Anyways, this keyboard is also RGB and it doesn't have as much lighting as the Huntsman Elite, but I would say it's good enough for the average gamer. The layout is standard, so it's easy to find aftermarket keycaps for this keyboard. I would say the number one selling point for this keyboard is the Gateron switches. These are said to be smoother than the Cherry switches, and the Cherry switches used to be the gold standard. It's a more minimalistic look, which some may like. It has a smaller footprint despite it being a full-size keyboard. There is a lot to like about this keyboard, and the price is not too bad either. Retail for this keyboard sits at a sweet $100, but price is also subject to change, so link below for this one as well. If you don't have a lot of money, but you still want to give something great, then I cannot sing enough praises about this keyboard. The Phantom sits at a very delicious $50 retail, and you get RGB lighting, double shot ABS cap, full size, standard layout, and swappable switches. This has a minimalistic design as well. There isn't any logos on top of the arrow key. The footprint is fairly small despite it being a full-size keyboard. The RGB light here are pretty basic, which makes sense because this is a budget keyboard. But if the person you're giving the keyboard to is someone that typically sets one color and call it a day, then this is pretty much it. There's a software, but again, pretty basic. Don't expect fancy layers of lighting effects like the Huntsman. If they are someone new to mechanical keyboards, this is the perfect gift because honestly, I think this is the gateway keyboard in the enthusiast community. It's a perfect starter keyboard, and overall, it's just a great keyboard for the money. Trust me, I'm not sponsored by Techwear. I wish I was, but this is a really good keyboard for the money. There you have it. A keyboard for each budget. If you have a lot of money, swing for the flagship Huntsman. If you want something mid-range, go for the CK550. Lastly, if you're on a budget, go with the Phantom. I hope this video helps. Like, subscribe if you want to see more content from me. You guys, stay awesome.
Wow.